So what we training being in the hara, which is this point samurais used to use and train in order to survive deadly, potentially deadly encounters. By being in the senses and training to see the whole instead of focusing on the fist, on the razor sharp blade, in the head, in the eyes, you see, they train to put focus always in hara, of your own hara, placed 3 centimeters under your navel, and to train the perception of the world as a whole, seeing everything. So we train hara daily by focusing here and washing dishes as you did today, and walking, and also talking to each other. Because when we are here, we have no fear. Fear is a feeling. But when we sense our belly, the fear disappears. And a lot of other feelings and thoughts, they disappear. So we actually unbind to the stress. And the stress leaves us, leaving us only with our body. When we only sense our body, we can also sense each other better, emotionally and empathically too, through the senses. So it can be trained in every situation: driving a car, making love with your beloved one, washing dishes, making food, and so on. Now we're talking about physiology of breathing, which is interesting to understand how it works. We talked before about the CO2, which is a gas, is a part of our gaseous blend or mixture we have in the lungs. The interesting part here is to understand that the mixture of air we have here in our environments is different than the mixture of air we have here in the lungs. So when we're talking about what's called pulmonary ventilation, pulmonary refers to the lungs, and the ventilation means exchange of the gas in the lung and in the air. It has to be very stable, because the normal mixture of gases in the lungs, when it changes too much, it starts to affect the pH in the blood, and the pH in the blood goes up, it affects the pH in the tissues, it goes down. So it's acidifying the tissues, means the cells start oxygen starvation, because they don't get enough oxygen, and actually get acidified because of the toxic waste of not fully oxidized, metabolized material. Okay?